You know what? That was not worth an entire review series, but whatever. I Know What You Did Last Summer is a brand new 2025 slasher film directed by Jennifer Caton Robinson, starring Madeline Klein and Freddie Prinze Jr. And wow, oh boy. Okay, maybe there's some people out there who will like this movie. I thought I might be one of them. One of my good friends, Josh, hated this movie. He loves the first two. He hated this one. I thought, okay, maybe since I don't have as much nostalgia for the first two, I just watched them for the first time, maybe I'll enjoy this movie. Went in thinking maybe it'll be good. Nope. It was not. Duh. Yeah, let's get into it. Starting off with a good, and there's a couple things that I do enjoy. Freddie Prinze Jr. as Ray is one of them. I like seeing him back. His character arc is something that I will get into in a little bit, but I did enjoy his performance. I liked seeing him again. I also like seeing Jennifer Love Hewitt as well, but we'll get into her role in the overall movie here in a bit. But yeah, like seeing them. The kills are pretty good. There's some pretty good kills here. Specifically the one that's at the beginning of the first trailer where you got the fisherman shooting the guy with the harpoon gun and then slowly walking up. It made the fisherman slicker and the outfit feel a lot more menacing than in the previous movies. I enjoyed that. There's a lot of good callbacks to the original movie and even the second movie. This feels like what a legacy sequel should be doing with the callbacks, where it's just not, hey, remember this thing, here it is, let's move on. We actually go to locations from the previous movie. We explore what these locations meant. I enjoyed that. I thought they were pretty good callbacks. There's a really humorous one where they mentioned going to the Bahamas, and Ray goes, for reasons I'm not going to get into, that's a terrible idea, you should drop it. That was a funny little callback to the second movie. So, yeah, the second movie is canon to this franchise. Then you got, okay, this might be spoilers, but we've had some like this before. There are two killers in this movie. And the first killer, I thought was a pretty good killer, had some good motivation going on. I liked killer number one. That's all for the good, on to the bad, and there's just a lot of stuff I just did not like. First, all of the new characters that we're following, I could not have cared less about a single one of them. I'm not even saying that they're bad in this movie. They are fine as actors. Their acting is not the problem here. It's how their characters are written. None of them feel human. The dialogue that they are given does not feel real. It does not feel natural. Nothing about these characters really sticks for me. And again, not on the actors, that's on the writing. And yeah, didn't really care for any of the characters. They were all very paper thin and written very sloppily. Jennifer Love Hewitt comes back for this movie, and as good as it was to see her again, and again, this is not on her as an actress. This is on the fact that they did not know what to do with this character. They have her in basically a glorified cameo. If you were mad about Sydney and Gale not showing up to actually do something until the third act of Scream 5, guess what? All you Julie fans are going to be even more pissed off here. If you didn't like the fact that Dewey and Gale were divorced in Scream 5, guess what? All you Ray and Julie fans are not going to be any happier here. Now, having Dewey and Gale divorced in Scream 5, first of all, because of the real life implications, because they had divorced in real life, but also because Gale and Dewey were always such a rocky on-again, off-again relationship. It felt natural to have them separated or divorced in the new movie. Where in this one, Julie and Ray are the most sane and normal characters in this entire franchise, probably in any 90s slasher movie. And they had such natural chemistry, even though Freddie Prinze Jr. is actually married to Sarah Michelle Gellar in real life. But they had such good chemistry, they worked so well together, it just feels completely out of character for both of them for them to be divorced. And they borderline despise each other in this movie. I'm sorry, it does not work at all. And then they reuse the "what are you waiting for" line from the original movie. It doesn't work. Okay? I'm sorry, but it does not work. The story here, it's just basic, kind of just rinse and repeat of the first movie, but nowhere near as entertaining or as memorable. All the character development, I've already gotten into that. Really does not help this story out. A lot of the dialogue does not help this story out, like I've already stated. And then here's the big part. The stupidity of every single character here. There are moments in this movie where they're all sitting around agreeing nobody goes anywhere alone. And then one character goes, "Okay, bye, I'm going to work." And then nobody sleeps alone. "Okay, I'm going to go out to my car and grab my phone charger." Why? They are so stupid in this movie. Now, granted, they're not as stupid as the characters in The Strangers Chapter 1. Those are probably the dumbest protagonists I have ever seen in my life. But yeah, I did not like how stupid they made these characters. And then finally, we have a second killer in this movie. And I just did not like what they were doing with that whatsoever. The messaging of the character's motivation, none of it worked. Did not like it. And honestly, both killer reveals, as much as I liked killer number 1 for their motivation, but both killer reveals were just a little obvious to me, especially halfway through the movie. One character says to another character, "You're gonna get through this. You deserve it more than anybody." I'm like, okay, so they're both the killer. I mean, honestly, that's just how obvious they make it. It's painfully obvious. But, yeah, I'm sorry, but I did not like this one. On to the final thoughts. This movie's a mess. It's a disappointing mess. I'm sorry, it's not one of the greatest legacy sequels of all time, like some people say. I Know What You Did Last Summer is a very disappointing movie. It's not very good. It's got a few good kills. That's about all it has going for it. And I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. So that was my thoughts on I Know What You Did Last Summer. What did you think about this movie? Have you seen it yet? Let me know down in the comments what you thought about it if you have seen it. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.